Hey guys, we're gonna do a little bit of mat Pilates today. Get our bodies moving, get that core engaged, get stronger. Let's do it. Send those feet forward. Anchoring down through our heels, check in. We have a straight line from the crown of our head down to our tailbone. We find that pelvic tilt forward, shoulders relax, pulling their sockets instead of rounded. When you're ready, let's see, curve and lower. Lower, lower. Feel those feet anchoring down. We're lowering with control. If you lose control, bring those hands to your thighs or release your hands beside the hips. But we're gonna lower all the way down with control. Reach your arms overhead. Point your fingers and toes in opposition. Maybe wiggle your hips from side to side. Bring those hips center. Inhale, draw the right thigh towards our chest as we do so. Feel your lower back pushing down, navel lifting up. Then flex that left foot. Exhale, send the right foot towards the sky. So we feel the length in the right hamstring. Maybe we're here today. Maybe we feel good. We can lift those shoulder blades up, but check in. Did you tuck your chin toward your chest? If you did, bring your head in line with the spine. We're using your core, not the head, to lift. And we're gonna lift up that left leg. Drawing the thigh a little closer towards your chest, if it's available. If not, no worries. And release your shoulders down, releasing the hands slowly control. Let's switch, lift up the left, lower down the right. If you need to bend that right knee, go for it. Are you ready to lift your shoulders up? Maybe you're holding on your left thigh, maybe your left calf. Draw the thighs towards your chest. So check in. We're lifting with the abdominal muscles, not the head. So if the head starts to tuck, we know we need to bring it back in line with the spine. When you're ready, switch. Pulling that right leg towards your chest twice. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. If you need less, bring those shoulders down. Pull, pull, and switch. 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 More challenging. Fingertips are behind your ears. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Switch. Switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Switch. Switch, last set. Pull those thighs in, shoulders release. Hands are coming beside our hips. We have that 90-degree bend in those knees. So we have a tabletop position with our shins. Lower back's pushing down, mid back, upper back, shoulders pressing with the earth. Moving just from that right hip. So we're not gonna bend and extend the right knee. We're gonna move from the right hip, we're gonna lower the toes down, tapping. Exhale, lift back up. Let's stay right, go right. Exhale, lift. Go right. No arch in your back. If you start to arch your back, you know that you've gone too far. Think about those ribs reaching towards the midline. Going right. Exhale, lift. We have 5. Exhale, lift. 4. Exhale, lift. 3. Exhale, lift. 2. Exhale, lift. Last on the right. Exhale, lift. We're going left. Keep that lower back down. Moving with control, not momentum. Going left. Exhale, left. Going left. Exhale, left. Go left. Exhale, lift. If you need a little bit less, the right thigh can come in towards your chest. Maybe we have the thighs in here. If you need a little bit more, send those toes slightly away from your body, but still no arch in the back. Go left. Let's go for 2 and lift. Last 1. Lift, cross your ankles. Take a hold of your knees, take a hold of the opposite feet. Roll in an oblong shape, massage your lower back, massage your hips. Reverse the roll the opposite direction. Come center, and uncross those ankles. We're gonna add on, if you'd like. If you need to modify and do one leg at a time, do one leg at a time. Do you want more? If you do, knees are gonna move simultaneous. Remember, it's from the hips though. So the toes are gonna lower. We're not gonna bend and extend the legs. We're keeping that 90-degree bend. Keeping that lower back drive down. Feel your navel lift up. Feel the entire spine pressing to the earth. Allow those toes to lower. Only as low as you can without arching your back. You're gonna feel those quads. You're gonna feel those abdominal muscles. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. And exhale, lift, lift, lift. Can we do 2 more? Lower, lower, lower. And exhale, lift, lift, lift. Keep that lower back driving down. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Send those feet towards the sky. Flex your feet. Still keeping that lower back driving down. The moment that lower back starts to arch, so if you can arch your back, if you can slide your hands underneath your lower back, we're no longer engaging those abdominal muscles. Those ribs start to lift up. They start to splay up the sides. I'm going to push that lower back down, navel lifting. Ribs reaching towards the midline, lower back driving down, shoulders driving down. When you're ready, flex those feet. Lower, lower, lower. Only as low as you can without arching it back. Maybe go straight out, maybe not quite. Point those toes, exhale, lift, 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 high the sky. So what we're gonna try not to do is lower down and then lift up super quick. If we lift up super quick, we're not gonna get any stronger. So we're gonna flex those feet. We're gonna lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight out, maybe, maybe not. Exhale, lift for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex and lower, lower, lower. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, point and lift, lift, lift. 3, 2, 1. Can we go a little slower? Flex those feet. Let's lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toes. Exhale, lift. Lower back driving down. Lift, lift. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees. As we bend those knees, we are going to prepare for our hundreds. Shoulders relax, lower abdominal muscles engage. Your modification, thighs stay in toward your chest, a little bit more challenging. Knees and hips stay stacked, or once again, send those toes slightly forward, but keep the lower back driving down. Your choice, your practice. When you're ready, shoulders left, hover those hands. So as we're here, do you feel straight in your neck? If you do, it's because you're setting the head forward. Bring the head in line with the spine. Let's pump those arms up and down. Press that lower back down. You guessed it, it's called the hundreds for a reason. We're doing 100. Continue to breathe, in through our nose, out through our mouth. If you wish to make it more challenging, extend those legs. Maybe even lowering a little bit more. Continue to pump those arms up and down. Maybe we lift up a little higher, maybe not. Almost there. Last 10. Pause. Frame your face and your biceps. Maybe you extend those legs, maybe not. Hold it if we can. Shoulders in their sockets, lower back pushing down. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull those thighs in, shoulders release. Place our left foot down, flex our right foot. Find a figure 4 stretch. Rolling open that right knee and hip. But the right foot stays flexed because it protects the knee. When you're ready, you can lift up that left leg. Rotate the shins to the sky. Maybe you insert the hands through the legs. Take a little left thigh. Or if you have long arms, take a little left shin. But if we come here, if you cannot reach your shin without doing this, then we know that we've gone too far. So if we come here, we need to release back down. And place that left foot down. Send those arms on the side in a T position. Let's roll towards our left. Keeping that right knee and hip rolling open, maybe even gazing to your right. Rotate center when you're ready. Or bring our hands beside our hips. We're going to stay in this figure 4 stretch. Straight line from your left foot to your knee, to your hip to your shoulder. Feel the lower back push down. Feel the mid back, upper back, shoulders. Feel that left foot driving down as we pelvic tilt forward. We're starting to feel our quads engage. Feel those glutes engage. Exhale, lift those hips up a little higher if we can. There's still no pressure in your head or neck. Shoulders are pushing down. Lift those hips. Lift those hips. Hold it. So we should feel the glutes. We should feel the quad. We should feel that left hip. What we don't feel is an arch back. If we do, then we're going to lose that core engagement. So we're going to push the shoulders, push down through that left heel. If we can, send that right leg up high to the sky. Push those shoulders into the earth even more. Still no pressure in your head or neck. Maybe we allow the hips to lift. Exhale, lift. Allow the hips to lift. Exhale, lift. Lower and lift. 6 and lift. 5 and lift. 4 and lift. 3 and lift. 2 and lift. Can we hold this? Drive that left heel down. Feel that left quad working. Feel those shoulders pushing down. Right leg lowers in alignment with the left. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. 5 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. We have 4 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Last 3 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Last 2 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Last 1 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Bend the right knee, flex the foot. We still have that figure four, we still have that long spine. Now we're gonna find that figure four stretch. Hips are lowered. Lift up that left leg. Draw those thighs towards your chest. Check in, right foot still flexed, protecting that right knee joint. Feel the right knee and hip rolling open. Maybe insert the hands to the legs once again. Holding onto your left thigh. Or, if I have those long arms, maybe even the left shin. Release. Send that right leg up high in the sky. Slowly and controlled, right leg's lowering, 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 all the way down. Bending the knee when you're ready, place the right foot back down the mat. Check in, we still have a straight line from the shoulder to the hip to the foot. So what we're trying not to do is allow those knees to knob inward. We're gonna keep those knees open up, hip distance apart, so they're also not splaying open to the sides. They're reaching up high to the sky, lower back's driving down, navel's lifting up. When you're ready, we're doing that other side. We're gonna draw the left thigh in, flex the foot. Figure four, stretch, rolling open that left knee and hip. Maybe we're here. Maybe we lift that right leg up. Maybe we insert the hands to the legs, take a hold of the right thigh. Maybe we're taking a hold of the right shin. Check in, that left foot still flexed and active. We wanna keep it that way. Protect that knee, keep the abdominals engaged. When you're ready, right foot lowers. Push those shoulders down. Push that upper back, mid back, lower back down. Feel those hips push down for now. Right foot's driving down. So even here, feel that hamstring activation. Feel the glute. When you're ready, continue to lift those hips up. Feel that quad. Maybe the hips lift up a little higher. Maybe you can lift up a little higher without transferring any pressure to your head or neck. And when you're ready, exhale, send the left toes to the sky. So if this is not available, you can always bend that left knee. Nothing wrong with that. We lower the hips. Exhale, drive those hips up. Either the bent knee or extended. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 5 and lift. 4, 3, 2. Can we hold it up? Drive those shoulders down. Feel that right leg working. Allow that left leg to lower in alignment with the right. Exhale, lift, 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 high to the sky. Inhale, lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Great modification, you're here. Lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. If you need more, hips stay lifted. Lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. 4 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. 3 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Last 2 and lower, lower, lower. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Bend that knee, hold it if we can. Feel the strength of that right leg. Glutes engaged, quads engaged, abdominal muscles engaged, shoulders are pushing down. When you're ready, hips release. Figure four stretch. Remember, we're keeping the left foot flexed as we roll open the knee and hip. We can stay here, we can lift with the right leg. You can insert the hands to the legs, take a hold of the thigh. If you have long arms, open hips. Maybe you're holding onto that right shin. Release. Send those arms out of the side in T position, roll towards your right. So check in, that left knee is still rolling open. It's not collapsing towards the side. We're gonna lose that hip stretch. So we're gonna roll open the knee and hip. Keep that left shoulder anchoring down. We should feel that right quad stretch as well. So if you need more, push your hips a little farther right. Rotate center. Check in, even as we do that, our lower back's still pushing down. So we don't want to forget about it and start to arch the back. We want to keep the abdominal muscle engagement. Send that left leg up high to the sky. Bring those hands beside your hips. Send that right leg up. We're going to do a few double leg circles. Allow those heels to lower, lower, lower. Only as low as you can. So if lowering them down and lifting them back up is challenging, we're not going straight down to a hover. We're gonna open those legs, short V or wide V. Circle up and around, high to sky. Your modification, hold on those thighs, lower, 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 and then open, circling up and around, high to sky. More challenging, of course, those hands are down, shoulders are pushing down, lower, lower, lower. And exhale, reach out to the side, circling up and around, high to sky. Last in this direction, lower, lower, lower. And exhale, open, circling up and around, high to sky. Let's reverse it. Open, circle down and around. Lower back's driving down. Exhale, lift, 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 lift. Open, circle down and around. Exhale, lift up to the sky. Open, circle down and around. Exhale, lift, lift, lift. Bend those knees. When you're ready, lower abdominal muscles are still lifting. Preparing for double leg extension. Your modification, shoulders stay down. More challenging, shoulder blades lift. But just like earlier, we're not tucking the chin towards our chest. We're gonna keep our head in alignment with the spine. Reach the fingertips towards your calves, or draw those thighs in and reach the fingertips towards the heels. When you're ready, extend those legs either to where the ceiling and the wall meet, straight out, or anywhere in between. Regardless of where your legs are going, the arms are circling out and around, framing your face and your biceps. So when you're ready, exhale, extend. Inhale, round, still no rounded and still no arched back, I should say. Extend, pull it in. Extend, pull it in. Extend, pull it in. Can we go for 3? Pull it in. 2, pull it in. Let's hold it out. Shoulders relax, lower abdominal muscles engage. Do you want to make this more challenging? You don't have to, but if you wish, reach those fingertips forward. Rise, rise, rise. Coming all the way to a full boat. Lower abdominal engage, shoulders relax. Can we make this even more challenging? If you need your hands behind you for support, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Come here. Or hands stay here and we're gonna lower those heels. Exhale, lift those heels. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Can we do one more? Lower. Exhale, lift. Bend those knees. Find all fours. We're almost there. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists are stacked. Anchor down to the heels and hands. We're gonna keep those fingers spread wide. So if those fingers come close together, you have more pressure on the wrist. If you're pushing your palm down flat on the earth, more pressure on the wrist. So we're gonna anchor down to the heel and the hand. Grip the fingertips in the mat. Let's peek at that flat part of your elbow. Is that flat part the crease facing forward? If it is, awesome, that's exactly what we're looking for. If that flat part is rotated inward, when we bend those elbows, we'll do this. So if we do this, I know some of you love traditional push-ups. I don't, because when you do this, you feel strain in the neck, you feel strain in the shoulders, you feel strain in the elbows, strain in the wrist. And what happens a lot of times is there's no core engagement. We're doing this. So if we're doing that, we have no control. We're not strengthening our bodies. Let's strengthen those muscles, guys, all right? So we're going to rotate that flat part of your elbow more forward. Find that pelvic tilt, shoulders relax. Now when we bend those elbows, they'll go straight back to our thighs. Do you want more? If you do, step one leg back. Maybe you're here, so check in. I still have a straight line from my knee to my hip, so I'm not going to come forward. I'm going to go straight down and up. Do I need more? If you do, we step the leg back. We have that pelvic tilt forward, shoulders drawing down away from the ears. Core engagement, navel lifting up. So if you need more, we're gonna bend those elbows and we're gonna lower, lower, lower. See, there's no arch, there's no roundness in the back, neither. Lift back up. So if we can't do that with those knees lifted, bring one knee down or both. Even if both are down, we can inch back a little farther forward, but if your booty starts to push back, we're gonna do that same thing. And we're gonna have shoulder, strain, no strength. So we're gonna push those hips forward. If you're coming into the modified push-up, rotate the elbows more forward. Remember, that flat part, the crease is forward. And we can lower down to a hover. And exhale, lift back up. Or we're here. Let's go for 3. When you're ready. Lower. Exhale, lift. Lower. Exhale, lift. Lower. Exhale, lift. See, we move with control, not momentum. We're gonna lower down at the knees. And all we're gonna do is send the right leg back. So I'm going to inch a little farther forward. I still have my pelvic tilt forward, and I'm going to push that right leg back. Bend that right knee. Right heel's facing high to the sky, and there's no arch back. There's no sagging of that right leg. So we're trying to bring that right knee in alignment with the right hip. Pelvic tilt forward, shoulders relax. When you're ready, let's lift and lower. So take notice. It's the motion coming from your hip. We're not bending and extending the leg. So we're going to keep that 90-degree bend, lift and lower. Feel that glute. Lift, lower, feel that hamstring. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, hold it. If you want to pulse it out, go for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the right leg. Let's stretch it out. Reach the right leg over top of the left. Feel the left shoulder pull back. Feel that left hip pull back. So we're trying not to allow that right hip to drop down. We're trying to feel that right hip. Pull it back slightly. It's a different ankle. We're here, we're crossing. That left hip tries to pull forward. Push it back so you feel the length in the back of the left hip. Shoulders relaxed. When you're ready, lift that right leg up. Back in alignment with right hip, release it down. Other side. Find that pelvic tilt forward, shoulders relaxed. So at any point, if we're here, if we start to round the back here, we're gonna lose that core engagement. Allow your chest to sink slightly so you can find that pelvic tilt forward. Feel the shoulders draw down away from the ears instead of creeping up towards the ears. I'm gonna push down with the heels to hands. Grip those fingertips in the earth. When you're ready, we're gonna send that left leg back. We're gonna bend that left knee, flex the foot, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. The lower abdominals are still engaged. So remember, we're not arching the back. We have that pelvic tilt. If we can, pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that left leg. Extend the right. Hold your plank, and then we'll stretch out that left hip. We're holding it. More challenging, only if you wish. So if you wish, I'm just going to turn to the side. Actually forward, right? Turning forward, we're here. Or we open up our stance. So if we keep our feet narrow, it's going to be really, really challenging for balance. We open up. Maybe we reach one hand forward, opposite leg lift, hold it. Push back so that foot that's on the earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. If you need a knee, find a knee, or just stay where you're at. If you want more, other leg lifts, push back through that foot that's down. Reach other hand forward, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Lower down to those knees. Find that pelvic tilt forward. We're gonna stretch out that left hip, and then we're gonna call it. All right, send the left leg back. Cross the left leg over top the right. So once again, feel the right hip pull back. Feel the length from the left side. Maybe we're here. Maybe we gaze over top of the right shoulder. Gaze back into your thumbs. Lift that left leg up, back in alignment with the left hip. Release the knees down. Let's rise up to a plank. Don't worry, we're not holding it unless you really want to. Go for it. Set those legs back. Hips are lifting. Inch the feet forward, or walk the hands back, or a combination of both. Rest your hands on your thighs, shoulders drawing down away from the ears. So even as we're here, do we have a flat back? So if you have a flat back, and even if you can't get this flat as a tabletop, we can have a long spine and we just lift up a little higher, shoulders relax. What we're trying to avoid is this. So if we're here, we're dropping your head down, now you're gonna feel compression in your spine. We just worked hard to keep that length of the spine. We're gonna continue to keep that length of the spine. Reach out with the crown of our head. Head's in alignment with the shoulders, in alignment with the hips. Or you're higher, but the head's still in alignment with the shoulders. Shoulders are still drawing down away from the ears. Let's continue to rise all the way up. Reach the hands up high to the sky. Maybe you push your hips slightly forward. Maybe you don't. Lengthen through your front side. Rise up. We made it. Good job. Always here for questions. Let me know. Have a great day.